Friends, today I am going to solve textual problem number 4. I have prepared the blank format as per our steps. Prepare the blank format. So here I am writing in the books of Messrs. Meera and Madhav. Trading account heading I am writing combined heading trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Then in trading account, as usual, opening stock purchase minus purchase turn, sales minus sales return. Because of the spacing problem, I am not writing the formula of bad debts and formula for reserve for discount on debtors. Both these entries are there in the problem, but we are having only a single entry. So I will be writing as usual. Capital accounts we are preparing Meera and Madhav, 2 columns for 2 partners. Then balance sheet, once again we are writing the name of the firm Meera and Madhav. Balance sheet as on 31st March. I am writing the formula of debtor, but I am just writing those entries which are useful because there is a spacing problem, as you know. And here on the liability side I am writing partners capital account Meera and Madhav. Now once this blank format is over, now we'll move on. Opening stock 25,000, that is trading account debit side. Debtors 80,500, that is also asset side in the formula. Bill receivable is asset. Purchase trading account debit side. Returns here means sales return, so minus from sales. Carriage inward, so trading account debit side. Carriage outward, profit and loss debit side. Motor vehicle is asset. General expense, profit and loss debit side. Export duty, profit and loss debit side. Advertisement, profit and loss debit side. Printing and stationery, profit and loss debit. Drawings, capital account debit side. Leasehold premises, assets. Cash at bank, assets. Furniture, assets. So that is the debit side items. Now on the credit side we have bank overdraft, that is a liability. Bills payable is a liability. Creditors is a liability. Sales, trading account credit side. Outstanding rent directly given in the balance sheet, so it's a liability, only one effect. Then unpaid wages again directly given in the trial balance, so it has only one effect, that is balance sheet liability side. Capital of Meera and Madhav is given 75,000 each, and purchase turn we are going to subtract from the purchases. So these are the items in the trial balance. Then we have adjustments, 5 adjustments, closing stock 32,000. So we'll do the posting as usual, 2 effects, trading account right side and balance sheet asset side. Provide provision for doubtful debts, means this is reserve for doubtful debts. So we'll be making 2 entries, one on the debit side of profit and loss account and one we are going to subtract from the debtors. And same way we have to create reserve for discount on debtors. So that is also on the debit side we will write once. And another effect will be, we will be subtracting from the debtors. Then value of land and premises on 31st March is 1 lakh rupees. So we will see whatever is the difference, that will be our depreciation. And outstanding expense printing and stationery 500, that we are going to add to the expense, and second effect we will show on the liability side. Now we have to tick mark the trial balance items. As I told you that do the marking of the trial balance. So in the trial balance on debit side we have to mark the advertisement because it is a secret adjustment. Advertisement is given for 3 years starting from 1st October 2018. Then printing and stationery, there is an adjustment. So we will do the marking for printing and stationery. We will do the marking for leasehold premises because leasehold premises there is a depreciation. On credit side, no need of marking. Okay. So our second step is over, marking of trial balance. Now the third step is we will do the posting of trial balance. Okay. We will start from the debit side. Now our first item is stock. So 25,000 opening stock. So I will write 2 opening stock 25,000 on the debit side of trading account. Then we have a debtors 80,500. So debtors 80,500. I will write in the inner column 80,500 in the inner column on the asset side. Then we have a bills receivable 10,000. So on the asset side, bills receivable 10,000. Bills receivable 10,000 on the asset side. Purchases 2,08,500 inner column. Purchases 2,08,500 in the inner column. Then returns means this is a sales return 1,000. So sales minus sales return 1,000 I am showing in the sales return. Carriage inward 3,000. So in the trading account, to carriage inward 3,000 I am writing outer column. Carriage inward is carriage inward 3,000. Okay. Then we are having carriage outward 4,500. So I will write to carriage outward 4,500. To carriage outward 4,500. Motor vehicles is asset 55,000. So motor vehicles 55,000. Okay. Now we are having general expense 1,800. Profit and loss debit side. General expense 1,800. So to general expense 1,800. Then export duty 900. So to export duty 900. To export duty 900 in the profit and loss. Advertisement 4,800. So to advertisement 4,800. So 4,800 inner column because there is a secret adjustment. Printing and stationery 1,200. So to printing and stationery 1,200. So 1,200 inner column because there is an adjustment. Drawings of Meera and Madhav. 2 drawings 3,500 and 2,000. So 2,000 for Madhav. Leasehold premises 1,10,000. So leasehold premises in the asset. Leasehold premises 1,10,000 inner column. 1,10,000 inner column. Then we are having cash at bank 45,000. So cash at bank 45,000 and we are having furniture 8,300. So we are having furniture 8,300. So our debit side is over. You can see that all the figures are transferred on the debit side. See, this is the debit side of trading account, debit side of profit and loss account, then debit side of capital account, and asset is a debit side. Again, only one item I have subtracted, sales return. It is a debit item but appearing on the credit side. Now we'll see credit side transfer. Bank overdraft 5,000. So I'll write here on the liability side bank overdraft 5,000. That is our liability. Bills payable 12,500. So bills payable 12,500. Again, it is a liability. Creditors is a liability 68,000. So creditors 68,000. Now sales is 3,25,000. So sales 3,25,000 in the inner column. Then we are having outstanding rent and unpaid wages. So directly we will show outstanding rent, that is 2,000, and we are having unpaid wages. So unpaid wages 1,500. Capital is 75,000 each. So capital of Mira 75,000. Capital of Madhav also 75,000. Then purchase return is 1,000. So purchase return 1,000. Okay. So now we can see that our transfer is on the credit side of trading account, credit side of capital account, and on the liability side. So our step number 3 is over. Transfer of trial balance items. How many times? Once. Now we'll see the adjustments. We are given closing stock 32,000. So by closing stock 32,000. That is one effect. And in the balance sheet, closing stock 32,000. That is the second effect. Then provide provision for doubtful debts. Now we are not having any bad debts. We are not having any old reserve. We are having only the new reserve. So because of the spacing problem, I am just showing that single entry. You are supposed to prepare the formula of the bad debts, and in that formula of bad debts you will keep blank. New bad debts you will keep blank. In new reserve for doubtful debts you will write this figure which I am writing here. And old reserve for bad debts, that is old RDD, you will keep blank. Okay. And in debtors minus new bad debts, you will keep blank there, minus new RDD. So that I am going to write the new RDD is provide provision for doubtful debts 2,000. So already they have calculated 2,000. There is no need to calculate. 2,000 is a new RDD. In your original formula, you will be having debtors minus new bad debts. So again you will get the net debtors. On that, subtract 2,000 there. So here I am subtracting 2,000 and I will write here 2 new RDD account. And that new RDD account is 2,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees new RDD. Same way, create reserve for discount on debtors at 3%. Now here again we are having one formula, 2 discount allowed. Add new reserve for discount on debtors and minus old reserve for discount on debtors. So we are having only one item, new reserve for discount on debtors. So NRFDD, that is a short form. Okay. And here I have written new RFDD, that is a short form. How I am going to calculate? 3%. 3% of this is 78,500. 3% of that is equal to 2,355. 2,355. That is the 3% of 78,500. So I will write 2 new RFDB account that is 2355. 2355. Okay. Now, value of leasehold premises 1 lakh rupees. So we are not told to depreciate, but we are given a new value. New value is 1 lakh. So in outer column, if I am showing new value 1 lakh rupees, what will be the depreciation? Minus depreciation 10,000. So here I will write leasehold premises depreciation. Okay. So leasehold premises depreciation, again I will write here 2 depreciation on leasehold premises. Leasehold premises, that is 10,000. You are having textbook, so you can see in the textbook and you can make out what are these items, because I am writing in short because of the spacing problem. Okay. Now outstanding expense printing and stationery 500. So printing and stationery, add outstanding printing and stationery 500, and second effect is outstanding printing and stationery, that is 500. And we are having one secret adjustment, advertisement 4,800 for 3 years. It means for 36 months. Okay. And out of 36 months, it is starting on 1/10/2018. So 6 months benefit we are going to enjoy in the current year, and rest of the benefit is prepaid. So the prepaid amount is 4,000. So minus prepaid advertisement 4,000. So here in the balance sheet, prepaid advertisement is 4,000. Okay. So all the adjustments are over, and now we'll see the inner column is to be casted to outer column. Here 3,25,000 minus 1 is 3,24,000, and 2,07,500. Now the total of the credit side is 3,56,000. 3,56,000. So 3,56,000. From that, when you will subtract the debit side, you will get the difference 1,20,500. So 1,20,500 is the difference to gross profit carried down. 1,20,500. Now on the credit side, by gross profit brought down 1,20,500. Okay. Now the credit side seems to be heavy, 1,20,500. Okay. $1,20,500, 1,20,500, and here advertisement outer column is 800, printing and stationery 1,700. If you subtract the debit side from the credit side, all the totals are casted out. If you subtract, then we'll get difference of 96,445. 96,445 445 to net profit transferred to capital accounts of Meera and Madhav. Meera and Madhav in the equal ratio. So 48 to 23 and 48 to 22. That is the distribution. It is coming in the fraction. So we are giving 223 to Meera and 222 to Madhav. So that is all about the profit and loss account. Now this we are transferring here by profit and loss account NP. 48,223, 48,223 and 48,222. Okay, now we will do the total. So 123, 222, so 123, 223 and 123, 222. So 2 balance carried down 121, 222, and here it will be 119,723. 119,723. These totals, this is a credit balance. So that we are going to show again here. 119,723 and 121,222, and total of both of these 249,45. 2,40,945 is the total. Now you can see that the trading account is over, profit and loss is over, capital account is over. Here on the liability side, all the balances are in the outer column. Only that new RDD we have to write to the debtors figure is 76,145. 76,145 outer column. So leasehold premises, everything is on the outer column. Now the total of balance sheet is 330,445. So 3,30,445, 3,30,445, and here also the total is 3,30,445.